Michael, dude, I'm pretty pumped for this. We have no secret here. This is Star Wars Outlaws. We got a roadmap reveal, expansion, and window opportunities here. When it's coming. Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. Ahead of the game's release this month. That's right, Michael. It is this month now. We're getting into Outlaws, dude. I can't believe it. Ubisoft has revealed the full post-launch roadmap for Star Wars Outlaws. This roadmap includes what will be available in Star Wars Outlaws at launch, as well as 2 story expansion windows for the game. Those who own the game's season pass will get the Kessel Runner pack, character pack, as well as the Jabba's Gambit mission at launch, which that one had a bit of a hot water because it's behind a bit of a paywall. People were kind of curious as to why we aren't just getting in the game, right? But after that, Star Wars Outlaws will receive its first story expansion called Wildcard in the fall. So that's coming in the fall. They'll also be getting 2 new cosmetic bundles called Hunter's Legacy and Cartel Ronin. Moving into 2025, the second story expansion will be called A Pirate's Fortune. That's cool. That's slated to arrive in spring of next year. Details on each story expansion can be found right here, as Outlaws Wildcard K is hired to infiltrate a high-stakes Sabaka tournament. But she crosses paths with a notorious gambler, Lando. There you go, right? She soon learns that another game is being played. When the first story pack is released, season pass owners will get access to Hunter's Legacy bundle and the Cartel Ronin bundle with additional outfits for Kay and Nyx, plus cosmetics for Kay's speeder. Dude, I can't wait to check out the speeder. I think this thing is going to be awesome. Then the A Pirate's Fortune. The Trailblazer's reputation precedes Kay as she runs into veteran pirate Hondo. There you go. Nice. Who is looking to settle old scores with a ruthless gang of pirates. Dude, very, very cool opportunities, I think, here to expand into a different direction when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah, I think it sounds like we're going to go in different directions. You have some of those key characters, again, that aren't sort of the notorious, the Jedi, the Sith, but again, somebody like Lando that people love from the movies, somebody that you're going to recognize, but you get a little bit more of their background, right? Because we usually don't get a lot of background of these characters. They're on the screen for 15, 20 minutes. We never saw them again. So I really like this. I like this roadmap that we're already going to get 2 expansions. It's always tough with a story game of how much content do you put in? When do you put in the content? I've had story games in the past. You beat them. The new expansion comes out, and you're like, well, you know, I didn't know this was coming. I've kind of already beat the game. So I like what they're doing. And the craziest part to me is you said this game's coming out this month. I'm not ready for the fact that this game is only a few weeks away, but I'm super, super hyped. And outside the whole Jabba mission, as you said, that has a little bit of it behind it, I'm excited for these expansions. I'm excited for this game.
Dude, I can't wait to jump in. I think this game looks incredible. I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint, right? I'm hoping to get hands-on, and we'll be able to check it out. And when the time comes, then we'll get a better idea. Obviously, we'll keep everybody up to date here, how we feel about the game. But it is definitely one of those things of, man, it is Star Wars. You have a IP that is worldwide, right? Like, everybody knows this. Can you pull it off? Massive being a unique company, I think, to come in and actually get on this and bring us something that is new. It's not a Jedi Fallen Order. It's not a Jedi Survivor. We're actually playing as a Jedi. Instead, we're more of a thief and a pirate kind of scenario, right? It's just definitely a different turn, and it has me very excited to take a different approach. Massive has, I think, a different approach to game design, too. When you come into the Division 2, there's different opportunities. So now we're getting into this huge open world where Jedi, obviously 2 different teams, right? Respawn over at EA did the Jedi series. And Survivor got into more of a open location, but where here this is supposed to be like an open world. And part of me is nervous, Michael, like really nervous. How big do you think this is going to be?
Oh man, that's always the tough part, right? When you get an open world game, like how big do you want the map? Do you want it massive? Oh, I would say in my ideal, I'll go back to maybe at least one of my favorite open world games. That's like the Skyrim style map, right? I think that Skyrim size map is perfect for me. 9-ish towns, definitely has like that hours of walking around, riding around on the speeder. So that's kind of that baseline for me. If you get like Skyrim-esque size, I'll be happy.
Well, so we've heard already from the director that it takes about 4 to 5 minutes to take your speeder from one location to the next, which has me interested to go, okay, from that location, from point A to point B, then what do I interact with in between? is there something there, or am I just like doing it like a No Man's Sky thing and going from one planet and jumping to the next, right? There is that opportunity here, obviously, as well. We're going to get into different planets, different locations. So I'm very curious to see how much further do they push this. Do we get content after the second story expansion in 2025? I like the idea that they're already, hey, here's what you can look forward to once you've completed the game. There is more stuff on the way. I think they can obviously keep that going for quite a while. How far do they push it, though, before they go, you know what? We're working on Star Wars Outlaws 2.